How's it going, guys? I'm your host Caravan Gaming. Welcome back to the next episode of the Let's Play DragonFable series, and for today's episode we are finishing off the first part of the Sulon Escar saga, Fight, Flight and Fire. Okay, after this we only got one more quest left, so let's see if you can finish everything today. You're back. What happened? What of the roles and general acanthus? So somebody actually mentioned in the comments of my previous video that the Rose troops are apparently blind, and I have to agree. Like, did they completely not see how acanthus provoked them? Was it just because they are scared to speak up against their commander at that time, or did they like they genuinely do not care? I don't get it. Like, anyone with like half a brain would know that acanthus is obviously provoking the Vin on purpose. Like, the Vin didn't start it, acanthus did. So do the Rose troops like turn a blind eye to it, or what? They're just too afraid to say anything. Magic. Oh, and you see acanthus taking off his helmet. Worthless, out of my reach, and I out of its. I offer myself to its power, to its might, but it will not yield. Still it refuses to accept me, my monstrosity. So you can see here acanthus, okay, he's a non-magic user, but at the same time magic also cannot hurt him. So that is very interesting. I don't think we've seen anyone like this before in the entirety of DragonFable, and I'm really excited for what we'll see in the next part of the main story. Will we get a rematch with acanthus? Who knows? Okay, so if magic can't hurt him, that means even the most powerful mage on law, which is Warlick, can't do anything about him. And perhaps that is why he's so worried, because it can't hurt him at all. Even someone like Sepulcher probably can't hurt him as well, since he's impervious to magic. And obviously he doesn't have to fear Jania at all, because Jania, you know, with her ice magic and all that. So yeah, wonder how will we be able to defeat him. Do we have to best him through physical might in combat? Let me know down in the comments below what you guys think. What exactly is he anyway that he's impervious to magic? Is it because of his special race or something? Is it a new race that we've not seen in DragonFable? Then the campaign must continue. The fabric of reality will accept me, or I shall tear it asunder. Or is it because of some, you know, freak experiment that led him to be impervious to magic? There are even of them more than I imagine. Okay, I think there's a typo here. There should be so many misguided souls. So it should be there are even more of there are even many more of them than I imagine. I think that's what they wanted to say. There are even of them more than I imagine. Yeah, definitely a typo here. But Jaku, Nikki, I want you to sneak around, get inside the camp and make some chaos, scatter fires, cause mischief, misdirect. Understood. As you say, Melissa, we are going straight in, making as much noise and drawing as much attention as possible. Perfect. I will call upon Ogni, and the Rose will face the fury of a Dragon Lord and Dragon in tandem. Let's play DF Draco. You'll join me and Melissa on the front. The sight of the hero of Falcon Leech will be sure to strike fear into the hearts of the Rose. Threatening grumble. Yes, the sight of Draco too, of course. Now, you all know the odds are against us. There's an entire army of Rose soldiers, and we are charging headlong without backup. But the people of Sulon Esca are counting on us. We will push the Rose back, hold the line, and buy the time needed for the refugees to escape. Let's do this. Ogni, to me. And also, I had no idea dragon amulets were so freaking tiny. Like, I expected it to be like a size of a fist. Like, maybe you can hang it around your neck like some sort of necklace. But dragon amulets are literally like this size. What the heck? Like, what? Okay, so this is only available for dragon amulet holders, so unfortunately we don't have that, so we have to join meta on Ogni. Let's go. This is the Dragon Rider class. Oh yes, this will be fun. Oh, a group of them can't do anything. Oh, and for some weird reason, the first turn, I don't know if this is intentional or not, but the you only get to use the regular attack skill. So yeah, I don't know if it's a bug or not, but if it's intentional, why? What is the reasoning behind it? I don't understand. Ooh, crit. Nice. Oh my god, crit again. What is with this group? Okay. Okay, block. Nice. Oops. We don't have a dot, but I used that skill by mistake. Never mind. 3 groups of them now. Okay, let me go ahead and dragon scale here. Otherwise you're gonna eat a lot of damage. Okay, so now we can do Mega Burn on this one. I think normal attack will kill it. So let's do normal attack. The thing is, most of them don't even last until we can actually use our breath or our Mega Burn attack. This group I'm going to do breath. Breath does a bit more damage than normal, even without the dot. So yeah, I think using breath is the right way to go. Attack. Last group we can try and stun, I guess. Okay, so let's attack here. Okay, let's go ahead and stun. We have tons of MP, but we don't really have any. Oh, the stun attack actually does 2 hits as well. Nice. Let me just attack normally, conserve some MP. Oh, full heal. Take some dragon snacks. Let's keep our strength up. Full heal. Nice. So let's dragon scale. Another group of 3. So yeah, you want to play a bit more defensively, I guess, and you should be fine. Burn. And this one, I am going to use Mega Burn on this group instead. So as not to waste the damage. Nice. Oh, you could have done that just now, right? Yeah, I didn't realize. Yeah, in the earlier fight I could have done that. Oops a daisy. Okay, we just do headbutt. There we go. Then we can use our breath attack on this one. I guess we just do smash. There we go. Scale. Lots of groups of 3 here. Okay, let's do burn. So overall it's not very difficult. I mean, you don't really have a lot to play around with in terms of strategy anyway. Play a bit more defensively and you should be fine. There we go. Yeah, I think you definitely need to use your defensive skills. Without the stun and the shield, you will most definitely die, I think. So let me do breath attack here. I think that's overkill. Yeah, that's definitely overkill. Let's do smash. Bam. Okay, attack. Oh, nice. Crit. Okay, done. Steady, Ogni. Steady. We can't keep this up for much longer. We've definitely stirred up the hive, but we have to keep fighting. We have to buy time. Defiant growl. Only what? It can't be. Okay, what's going on? Oh. Ooh, or what are these? Oh, they're all scrambling. What's going on? Look at J. Cole. General Acanthus, Dragon Lord reinforcements have been spotted. Requesting the order to retreat. Dragon Lords. Sir. Very well, order the retreat. Let us see those Dragon Lords then. Okay, he doesn't seem too pleased. Does he have some beef with the Dragon Lords? Maybe that's a hint to who he is? What do you guys think? Those idiots, you are not trying to burn down the forest or kill them all. Ogni, can you fly up there and tell them to control themselves? Everyone accounted for, let's get out of here before it's too late. We'll meet the Dragon Lords on the edge of the swamp, where it's not so burning. I've seen the power of dragons before, but combined with the might of Dragon Lords, I can only be glad that they are on our side. Looks like they took it a little too far with that. Mreta, it's been far too long. We got your message, as you can see. Finally got tired of sitting around doing nothing. I'm kidding. I'm glad to see you, my friends. It's about time you showed up. Although you also seem to have gotten a bit carried away. Oh. Yes, well, with everything going on in the Northlands and seeing you taking on an entire army by yourselves, you can't really blame us for wanting to do our part. What's going on in the Northlands? The Rose is hunting dragons, of course. We reached out to the Dragon Slayers for help, and together we've managed to keep the remaining dragons safe. Let me guess, you're still not allowed to retaliate against the Rose and kind? Precisely. So when we got your letter, well, needless to say, we remember your and Ogni's exit. The Rose poses a threat to all the magical peoples of Greenguard. I apologize that only we few have come to your aid. You don't need to apologize for that. You arrived just in time. Could have done with less fire though. You're trying to preserve life, not take it. We saw a Dragon Lord in need, giving your all. We couldn't help but follow through. But you're right, we should have gotten in contact and assessed the situation first. We may have managed to save Sulon Escar, but this was no victory. We can't keep doing this. We can't keep escalating. We better secure the area and contain the fire before it spreads. And oh, Acanthus is just standing in the middle of a fire, unharmed. Impervious to fire as well, or dragon fire at least, the might of the Dragon Lords, and yet nothing. I must ask Lady Jania for more resources. Pursue more options. If all of law must be destroyed before me, then so be it. It will accept me or it will perish. Ooh. Flight Signet. Okay, this one not best in slot for anything. Maybe a combination of these resistances if you don't want all resist. But yeah, so you can pass that. Level 70 requires DA, so we'll skip that. Let's go for the last one. And of course, because we used the Dragon Rider class, we have to re-equip everything. I no longer have my Pirate class, but let's go back to old times and try out the Rogue. Okay, we'll do Rogue, and my Dragon probably got unequipped too, but oh well. A day for farewells, let's go. I see, I've decided our next step, your next step. So the last one in the first part of the Sulon Escar saga. Hey, what? Hang on a minute. Has this been revamped yet? Does it feel like this hasn't been revamped yet? Why are we meeting Jenny all of a sudden? Hold on. What? See, isn't it good to be out of that stuffy tower? It is nice. How fast the reconstruction of the Dreamwood? Last I heard it was proceeding according to schedule, but they were quick to close off general communications after receiving the Rosa's supplies and aid. I see. After my mistake, I cannot blame them. And how are your fellow Wind Elves doing here on the mainland? Many humans are still distrustful of us. We struggle to find our place. The memories of war remain fresh in all our people's mind. The tragedies never truly end, do they? But it's such a beautiful day. Why don't we talk of gentler subjects? Right, sorry Kara. Relax, breathe easy Jania. Peace will come. It will take time, but I have hope. Yes, you're right, of course. There will be peace. Oh, it's a dream. Okay, so it did get revamped, alright. Kara, is everything okay? Tyvas? Yes. Sorry, I must have dozed off. The advanced force has returned victorious and with new allies in the form of dragons. Dragons? How unexpected. I shall prepare to meet them shortly. Thank you, Tyvas. Excuse me. Welcome to Sulon Escar Dragon Lords. I apologize, you must find our hospitality lacking for those of your station. Worry not, we came here to help, not to be pampered. I should hope so. The rose has been driven back then. You've returned with new friends, but I can smell the smoke and ash from you all. What has happened? We succeeded, we forced the rose to retreat, but many rose soldiers lost their lives and the swarm nearly went up in flames from all the dragon fire. You and Meta are getting worked up about some rose soldiers. I don't understand it. You've seen Karat and the other prisoners. Let's Play DF has worked with some members of the Rose before too. They are people with lives and families and hopes and dreams. They signed up for war. Don't you remember what they did to the Clockin, to all the other refugees who have passed through, to my people, to my family? I didn't mean there has to be a way to find peace, a common ground. Do you truly expect us all to, what, just sit down for tea and forget everything? No, I'm not interested in that, nor do I think are the Rose. We can't keep fighting like this though. With the Dragon Lords on our side, we bought a reprieve, but it's only a matter of time before the Rose returns. Let them come. They'll be taken by fire and storm until they learn better. And what about the rest of Greenguard, of Law? There has to be another way. Another way. Kara? This couldn't be what she wanted. It can't be. Let's Play DF. I have a favor to ask of you. Yes? I want you to travel to Swordhaven and seek an audience with Jania. You can't be serious. Good thinking. Take out the top and the rest crumbles. What exactly will be the purpose of this audience? I refuse to believe Jania will approve of what the Rose has been doing. I want you to find out what's happening. Why does Jania allow General Acanthus to enact his brutal campaign against all things magical? And you expect the Rose to just let Let's Play DF show up to the Ivory Tower? I don't know how you'll find a way, but I believe in you. You seem to know a lot about Jania, Kara. Why don't you come with me? With tension so high at the moment and so much uncertainty, I can't say what might happen if I were to be discovered inside Swordhaven. But with your reputation, even if you were recognized, I imagine you should be safe. I'll see what I can do. Thank you. This means more to me than you can imagine. I'll show the Dragon Lords and the dragons to their lodgings then, and I'll organize the patrols to find any remaining rogue stragglers or scouts. Thank you. And thank you, Dragon Lords. As prepared as I was to flee, I'm glad we can still call Sulon Escar home. Thank you, Kara, for the shelter you provided us. Of course, you and your people are always welcome in Sulon Esca. You're leaving Bajaku? We are. We Clockin rarely stay in one place for long, and my people grow restless. But more than that, we tire of conflict. We fought to save the Javier, and we fought again to secure your home. Our debt has been repaid, I think. Where will you go? Is anywhere safe from the Rose? I do not know. Perhaps we will travel east, across the Great Seas, or south, beyond the windy plains. It will not be an easy journey. You can always stay in Betrobang if you wish. And some of us have decided to do so and join your cause. Others still have gone to Falcon Reach and beyond, left the tribe. But I can feel the land stir. The time has come for our tribe to migrate once more. Let's play DF Kara. Thank you for saving my people. I hope we may one day meet again. Farewell, Bajaku. May the wind carry you to safety. Nikki. Understood. I'll make sure they do not come to harm in the swamp. I suppose you two are off to Swordhaven then. Just follow the road west out of the swamp past the checkpoint. I suggest not antagonizing any road soldiers along the way, if you can help it. I wouldn't be much of an emissary of peace if I got into a bunch of fights along the way. Indeed not. Are you going to be okay, Kara? The breakdown of the peace talks seem to hit you quite hard. I appreciate your concern, but I will be fine. I have faith that peace will one day soon return to Greenguard. And if Jania isn't willing to listen to reason, then I implore you to speak to King Altion. The royal family and the nobles support the Rose, but if that connection can be squeezed or even severed, their influence will diminish greatly. Better to fight with words than lives. I see. Take care. And feel free to return and stop by whenever you want. Thank you, Kara. Be well. What do you think, Draco? Suspicious grumble. Hopeful chirp. You don't suppose she'll try to freeze me again, do you? Protective growl. Possessive yet endearing roar. Yeah, I have nothing to fear if you around. Have everything packed? Swordhaven awaits. Hungry rumble. Alright. So there we go. To Swordhaven. Time to meet Jania if you can find a way into the Ivory Tower. Wind Elf Crown. So this is a cosmetic. Obviously we can't keep it because we don't have all the space in our bank. So I'm going to pass that up. And yeah, that marks the end of the first part of the super long Sulon Escar questline. There's also the new quests from who was that again? Was it Mrita? Yeah, Mrita as well. And then you have to go to the new quests from Kara again. So yeah, there's lots to do, and that is why Book 3 has spent like freaking what, 10 years or more than 10 years by this point, but we are finally seeing an end to it. So yeah, I hope you guys have enjoyed today's episode as much as I have. If you have, be sure to give this video a thumbs up, and of course subscribe to this channel if you guys would like to see more of such future content. Till the next time, I'm your host Caravan Gaming. Peace out.